All right, this segment is going to be called Just For You. Hopefully, I remember that title. Basically, Just For You is more or less, it's not even advice for other people, it's just stuff that I go through that I feel and things I do to help myself get through stuff that could probably help other people get through the same things, assuming they're going through similar situations. So, I'm trying to keep them as short as possible, but I don't know, I'm long winded and I'm very detailed oriented and stuff like that. So, work with me. The first thing I kind of want to talk about today is moving forward. I'm not gonna say it's the hardest thing to do, but a lot of times it is one of the hardest things to do. Depending on where you are, whoever you are, certain things are easier for other people. Some people can just get up and move forward, and it's like super easy for them. For other people, moving forward is tough. Um, and not moving forward, and what I just mean by moving forward, just in general, like, not really relationships. On a real, most of us usually get over real bad relationships for the most part, unless it's a horrible situation. But that's dating info. We're not getting into dating. This is more like life stuff. But moving forward, like right now with coronavirus, right now, coronavirus, this little downtime is either going to make or break a lot of people, and some people are progressing upwards. Some people are going down. Now is a really good time to reevaluate your core situation and not necessarily think about the dollar, but future dollars. And what I mean by that is this is a creator age. There's tons of people creating stuff now, and right now creators are skyrocketing. If you are possibly like a factory worker or something like that, maybe not. There's a lot of us that aren't working right now. And you can get stuck in that mindset of what am I going to do? I got this. I got this. I'm not having any money coming in. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. Even if I need to go look for a job, where do I go look for a job at? Because right now I'm not working, but nobody's working. Nothing is open. Right? What do I do? Now get it now for the details of that. If you need help with food or anything like that, get with your local city programs and everything like that. You may not be a religious person, but go to churches. Churches don't give out. You don't got to be a member to get some food and everything from a church. That's what they're for. You know, um, don't be too ashamed to go to your county and see if you qualify for government assistance or anything like that with food stamps or anything like that. Now is the time to make sure that you have that in order. But getting stuck in that mindset of like the world is on pause. The world is not on pause. Parts of the United States are on pause, and other countries are kind of on pause right now for the coronavirus, but the world is still spinning. People are still making money. People are still shopping. So you got to be able to, and it's hard to say, just get up and keep moving. That's probably something that's probably easier said than done because you're arguing with yourself in your own head. And that's an argument you're always going to win that argument because you're arguing with yourself. Now, whether it's a positive outcome or a negative outcome, that depends on the outcome you decide to settle on. But you're never going to lose an argument with yourself. Unless you have multiple personalities and you got 3 or 4 different people literally in your head, that's a different story though. But moving forward is very, very, very tough to do. Something I struggle with a lot. Move forward. You have a couple ideas. Something doesn't happen. Tink, tink, tink. You know what? It wasn't right for me anyway, man. Forget it. It's not for me. Let me just go find something I can do quick and easy. Bam. Let me get into that. I do that all the time. Big sufferer from that. I drive my wife crazy with it. But yeah, like this downtime is really giving me a lot of time to reflect on, okay, Ryan, where do you want to, not so much where do you want to be, but what do you want to do with your time? You can always get more money. You can always meet more people. You can get another car. You can get another house, whatever. The only thing you don't get back is time. So what are you going to do with the allotted time that you have? You have 24 hours in a day. You could spend 15 of them complaining, the rest asleep. But that's not going to change what's going on. If you're not working right now, unless something magical happens, you ain't working tomorrow either. Your kids ain't going back to school. Most likely not if you have kids. Most people, their kids are done for the year. Oh, what do I do about daycare? What are you going to do with your time? I got some people, I'm not going to put their names or anything into that, but I got some people very close to me we talk about, and that's the big thing I tell them all the time. I'm like, what are you going to do with your time? Because you're wasting time dwelling on yesterday. Yeah, the coronavirus happened, yada, 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 this, that. You've been dwelling on that for 2, 3, 4 weeks now. Some people over a month. Like it's everything you've been thinking about. Imagine how many minutes you've thought thinking about that. And then where you could have just been like, you know what? And I'm not saying don't do it. We're all gonna do it. We're all gonna sit and stress. I was stressing last night. I was sitting in the bedroom quiet. I was like, Ryan, you all right? Yeah, I'm good. What's going on? I mean, you kind of know what's going on. And I'm not saying that's never gonna happen. That happens all the time. That's a struggle. That's something I battle multiple times a day. If you don't, I mean, I'm happy for you. Right? I'm a real dude though. Like, man, I'll be on a grind. I'll be on a struggle. Life is real. But that's something I struggle with every day, but I don't dwell on it. It's kind of in one ear, out the other. You know, you gotta shake it off. Try something new. The thing is, you just gotta do. Most of us spend so much time thinking, we overthink and we think ourselves out of something, and that is my biggest problem. Personally, I'm amused. I can make other people grow. This is what you got to do. A, B, C, D, E, do this, and just keep doing it no matter what. Just keep doing it. I can't seem to apply that to myself. Not as good as I can tell other people to do it. So this is not something that, like, I'm just saying, hey, do this because I don't struggle with it. Like, I battle this multiple times a day. I'll be on a high. I think I might be bipolar because I'll be on a high and then I'll just crash. And I'll be like, you know what, Ryan? That's just your mind playing with you. But I also have a goal I have to achieve. For me personally, if I'm like, you know what, Ryan, it's something you want to do, I dive headfirst into it. Which gets me in trouble a lot as well. So I don't think a lot of times I'm like, did you think it through, Ryan? Well, I mean, I kind of did, but I mean, you know, I figured I would just wing this part because I didn't know about it. Like, did you do any research? A little bit. Like, I do it all the time. Story of my life, you know? But I don't know, I've always been a creator. So I wake up, I do my little creation, video, drawing, art, whatever. And I think, because I have time to, but just move, man. Do something. Do something. Your brain is going to work in a positive way. It's going to happen. And then you'll just start to move. And everything else will work itself out. So, first note from there, man, don't get caught up in dwelling on what you cannot change. You got to keep moving forward. And sometimes you got to take 2 steps back so you can get a running start to jump over a hole. It happens. So, that's it. Have a good one, y'all. Be up.